everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're talking about Antlers, a new horror movie produced by Guillermo del Toro. We're gonna get into all this in just a second, but first I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon. If you do that before October 5th, you will be considered an executive producer on my new film, Red Right Hand, which comes out October 8th. So make sure to check that out. The link for that will be in the description below. Alrighty, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
You son of a...
God, don't do that.
But sometimes that is better.
Now, obviously all of us are excited for Halloween Kills and the new Scream film that comes out in January, but I feel like Antlers has kind of gone under the radar, so I feel the need to talk about it because I'm also very excited for this film. For those who have no idea what Antlers is, here's a little description of the film. In Antlers, a small-town Oregon teacher, played by Carrie Russell, and her brother, played by Jesse Plemons, the local sheriff, become entwined with a young student, played by Jeremy T. Thomas, harboring a dangerous secret with frightening consequences. Now, that dangerous secret is a Wendigo. A Wendigo is a mythological creature or evil spirit which originates from the folklore of First Nations based in and around the East Coast forests of Canada and the Great Plains region of the United States. Now, there's unfortunately not too many big movies about this. I'm sure you can find some little B horror movies out there that kind of suck, but this is going to be the first really big Wendigo themed horror film. There's also Until Dawn, which is fantastic if you haven't played, but I've always wanted a movie with the Wendigo. I always felt like it was a really creepy idea for a movie. It's a scary looking villain. You can have him just ripping people apart. I think it's great. we should have more Wendigo movies and werewolf movies. Why do we have so little werewolf movies? The Wendigo is an evil spirit that has human-like properties and then wants to eat other human beings essentially, which I'm assuming this little boy in this new movie is bringing people out into the middle of the woods to feed his, friend, so to say. I have gathered as much by watching the trailers a few times. I mean, you can kind of see little bits and little glimpses of the Wendigo creature in this movie. It looks awesome. It looks like it's going to be a really scary, bloody film. The film is directed by Scott Cooper, who also directed Crazy Heart and Hostels. And the film will be produced by Guillermo del Toro, an absolute horror legend at this point, who directed Pan's Labyrinth, Mimic, and the Don't Be Afraid of the Dark remake. Written by C. Henry Kaizen, who also wrote on Servant from Apple TV, and Nick Antosca, who wrote for The Act on Hulu, and he also wrote the short story that this movie is based off of. The world premiere of this movie will take place on October 11th, the very last day of Beyond Fest, which I'm assuming we're going to get some kind of news maybe that day or the day after about this film. So if you want to know more about Antlers, maybe check out this channel again on that day, or around those days somewhere. As of right now, even though the date has been moving around all over the place, it was supposed to come out way earlier this year, it is now supposed to be scheduled for October 29th, the same day as the new Paranormal Activity movie, and also Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright's new film, which I also need to make a video about. So obviously there's going to be a lot of competition this Halloween to see who's going to be the biggest horror movie that comes out a couple days before Halloween. I definitely don't think a shit ton of people are going to be flocking to Paramount Plus to go watch the new Paranormal Activity, but who knows? I got my fingers crossed, I'm excited for that film too. Now, like I was saying earlier though, I feel like a lot of people have forgotten this movie even exists. And after watching the trailer again, it is one of the most impressive trailers for any movie that has come out this year, in my opinion. It doesn't give too much away, it just shows you a little bit. I mean, it's a perfect trailer, and this movie looks really good and creepy and scary, terrifying, all those things. All the good things about horror movies, this movie feels like that. So if you want something that's gonna genuinely terrify the fuck out of you this Halloween season, Antlers is the way to go. I'm a strong advocate for this movie. I can't believe no one's talking about it, so I feel the need to. I feel the need to say something about it because goddamn, this looks so good. I'm very excited for Antlers. What do you guys think though? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching my new video on Antlers that comes out October 29th. Don't forget that. Mark your calendars. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you look up KillJoy Jake, I should come up. Consider supporting me on Patreon today by clicking on the link in the description below. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.